NBC Sports presents the NBA Monday Night Basketball. It's coming right up. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Pistons. On Tuesday, they'll go up against Trae Young and the Atlanta Hawks. Then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And that game against the Pacers, I think this squad has the confidence that they can play to their strengths against them. And even though they're going after the #1 team right now in our league, they feel they can get the W.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. In the front court, the forwards, Mathurin and Siakam. McConnell and
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Well, it's still early in the season, Greg, but we're getting an idea about which direction teams are headed in.
So true, but so much can change between now and the end of the schedule. So the most important thing at this stage is building momentum heading towards midseason. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there. Getting the ball into the paint for a close range look. That's a nice pass.
Down low, here's Turin. And Turin slams it in.
You know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
McConnell finds Siakam. Here's Nash. All sorts of time. Shoots over Turin. Siakam passes to Nash. No good from outside. Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a win against Toronto. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Ivy. Here's Turin. That one goes. Count it. Turin's got 8 points.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Crafty move. And Siakam with the nice bucket inside.
And always nice to have an inside-out threat like Siakam. He can have an impact anywhere on the floor.
Bounce pass from Cunningham. Ivy on the wing. And Detroit again with the bucket.
That's the advantage of playing inside out.
Pacers trail by 4. To the inside. It's stolen by Turin. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers. He's spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Nash outside, and again for 3.
Well, with the way he's been shooting from distance, I can't say I'm surprised that he's now second all-time in three-pointers made during a rookie campaign. He has been impressive.
And some of the best shooters we've ever had in the NBA are on this list. I don't think it's an understatement to say we could be witnessing a generational talent. You know, Greg, after struggling with injuries to start his NBA career, Cade Cunningham is figuring it out.
And the former #1 overall pick in 21, last season his first All-Star appearance, and he's only getting started.
Pass to Cunningham. 6 on the shot clock. In the corner, Ivy with it. Second chance effort. Shot's good by Turin. Turin's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, somebody lit a fire under this guy. I mean, he's crushing it right now.
Nash, the pass to Siakam. It's deflected. Cunningham against McConnell. 14 feet away. Cunningham's shot is off.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Nash with the bucket.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Andrew Nembhard. That is his first foul of the game. Now, Ivy. Last time out, he had 14 points, 6 to shoot. And here's Harris from the arc, and stolen by Nash.
Active hands prevented an easy bucket that time.
Siakam kicks it over to Nash. The shot's good on the assist by Siakam. 16 points for Nash.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Siakam against Harris. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Cunningham is not shy about mixing it up down low. He's got a great feel around the rim.
To the paint. And once more, he gets it. Another bucket from Nash. He's got 18.
You've got to love the way he's scoring it tonight. Very efficient.
Pass to Ivy. And here is Duran. Cunningham outside. 5 on the clock. Over Mathurin. And the rebound goes to Nash. Siakam kicks to Nash. Mathurin passes to Nash. Shoots over Duran. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to come out for this team.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offense.
Up high to stop the alley.
Boy, a good passer at his position. Harris knows when to look for his teammates.
Hard the pass to Nash. Indiana moving the ball around. Shoots a fader. Rebound, Detroit. Cunningham's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Duran slams it in.
He pulls off the need to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
And contact on the shot. So he'll be shooting free throws here. And now, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review and
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
The three-pointers right on target.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Martin with a screen on jump. Here's Cunningham from 13 feet. It goes down. Cunningham's got his second basket of the night.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row ain't close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Sean Chirani, who's calling in with a good story. Sean, what do you have?
Thanks. Well, the Detroit Pistons looking to build on last season's breakthrough. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said Cade Cunningham's leadership makes his job easier. And all that aside, Bickerstaff said their fierce style is key. Adding win or lose, we win the fight.
Not a team to be taken lightly. Thanks a lot, Sean. Siakam passes to Nesmith. Nash outside. Sinks the triple. Nash has got 29 in the game.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Pass to Duran. Now Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ivy. Here's Duran. And Duran slams it in.
What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with this bounce.
Nash right side. Good, and a nice assist from Siakam. Siakam's got 3 assists tonight.
And plays with solid floor recognition. Siakam continues to fine-tune those playmaking skills.
With the step back, outside Martin. A three-pointer off the mark.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
That's to Cunningham. Back to Martin. Here's Harris. And the rebound goes to Nash. Nash has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Siakam, good.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Trailing here by 8. Duran sets the screen for Ivy. Has to Cunningham. Over Jones. Duran, and Duran is right there. Duran's got 20.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's ready to talk things through with them. And a different look here for the Pistons. Stewart checked in for Harris. Duncan Robinson comes in for Martin. LeVert's checked in for Jaden Ivey. And Marcus Sasser subbed in for Cade Cunningham. Robinson for 3. And the rebound goes to Nash. Nash has got 6 rebounds here tonight on the wing. Jones. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Pulls it up. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And it's a 10-point Indiana lead. Pass to LeVert. Back to Sasser. And Jones over to help. Sasser with it. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outlet. Duran. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. 22 points here for Jalen Duran. And here's Nash outside. Sinks the three-pointers. And the Pacers lead by 11.
Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
A nice shot by LeVert.
Like the way LeVert controls himself, always under control, knows what he's looking for, takes his time, particularly when he's close to the basket.
The shot from 20 feet away. That's good from Nash on the assist by Toppin. Nash has got 38 points.
He's lifting up this team with his offensive output. What a big-time quarter for him.
Here's Sasser. Three-pointer, LeVert. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Indiana Pacers. Their lead at 11. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And in addition, the three-point shooting has been dialed in tonight. They seem poised for a big game from deep.
On the court right now for the Pacers. Toppin is out there with Nash. Then there's Aaron Neesmith. Then it's Jones. And it's Furphy in at the 2.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Detroit making a switch. Reed's checked in. And one thing we love about the NBA, Clark, the different styles the teams play with. So how important is pace?
I think it's critically important, Kevin, because the game is meant to be played at a fast pace. 24-second shot clock, 8 seconds to get the ball across the half-court line. And some teams really step on the gas pedal and try to play extremely fast. Others want to massage the pace. So I like the fact that there are different approaches to pace for the teams in the NBA.
And here's Nash outside. Good on the triple. Nash has got 41.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Reed a screen on Jones. Pass to Reed. And he converts the layup.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Pacers leading by 13. Jones kicks to Nash. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. LeVert the pass to Reed. Now Sasser. Reed a screen on Jones. Sasser finds Stewart. Robinson for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Nash has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Back to Jones. To the right side. For 3. And Indiana, another 3.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Pistons trailed by 19. Pass to Reed. Dash with the block. Now here's Jones. Fires the 3. That shot is off.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Robinson kicks to LeVert. Now Reed. Pass to Stewart. Now LeVert. Pulls up. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Now, here's Neesmith. And that one drops. Nash has got 49 points in the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Holland, he's checked in for Reed. Martin comes in for Duncan Robinson. Ivy's checked in for Karis LeVert. And Cade Cunningham subbed in from Hooker Sasser. And a change for the Pacers. Siakam's checked in. Inside. They swipe it. Holland, the pass to Martin. Pistons passing it around. Pass to Ivy. Shoots over Toppin. Detroit, no good that time either. And it's Indiana's ball. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Back to you.
On the ride. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Siakam kicks it over to Nash. Another one goes. Incredible.
He's at 50 again. He's done this a few times this year.
This has become old hat. He's tied for the 4th most 50-point games in a single season.
And this is his 9th 50-piece, tying the great Wilt Chamberlain. Kobe's 10 is next up at 3.
And Clark, how about Indiana's recent run? Making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in back-to-back season.
You know, the last time that happened, Kevin, was about a decade ago when Paul George was the man leading the Pacers. Unfortunately, they fell to LeBron's Heat both times. I was courtside for a couple of those matchups. And then last season, advancing to the finals and pushing it all the way to 7 games. The Pacers have a really bright future ahead of them, in my opinion.
Siakam outside. Pass to Nash. There's the triple. Good, and a nice assist from Siakam. Siakam's got 6 assists in the game. Detroit's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Stewart kicks to Ivy. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. 6 points for Jaden Ivey.
Oh, how about the quick thinking by Ivy? I love when he goes right at it with the shot.
There's Nash with the three. Good, another from three.
Another three. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made. Here's Stewart, and the dunk by Stewart.
Good work between the teammates that time, leading him perfectly.
And here is Neesmith. Back to Nash. Over Stewart. Again, Indiana.
What more can he do? I mean, my goodness, it's certainly his night.
For Detroit, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Here's Ivy. And the shot falls short this time.
Not his best work at all. This is a quarter he'd rather forget.
Nash against Cunningham. Fades. Again, Indiana.
It goes down, but with no defender near him, no need to go to the fadeaway.
Martin the pass to Stewart. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Stewart's got 4 points in the quarter.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from him.
Connects again from distance.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. Nash outside. They get it again. Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
When he's this close to the rack, that's exactly what he's looking to do. Slam it down. Well done, Toppin.
Now Cunningham. He's got 11. To the middle. Here's Holland. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Holland's got his first 2 points of the night.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
Neesmith with the ball. Pass to Toppin. Fires the three. And Siakam is good for three. Siakam's got 9.
Hey, when it comes to his three-point shot, I think those corners are where Pascal Siakam is the most effective.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Defensive foul,
For the Pistons, Jalen Duran. He's checked in for Stewart, and Tobias Harris subbed in for Holland. Indiana also making some changes. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Toppin, and it's TJ McConnell in for Jones. Outside, Martin. Cunningham, outside. Duran finds Martin. Shot clock at 5. Here's Cunningham. It's rebounded by Indiana. They are a hot team right now. 7 consecutive wins and looking for number 8 tonight.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
Ivy with the bucket.
And if Ivy can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover.
And here's Nash outside. And again for 3.
And with that made 3, he now stands alone for third most threes in a single game.
He's been locked in, and it's been lights out for him all game long, D.A. What a shooting performance. Out to Harris. Ivy passes to Cunningham. Misses the 3. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
And, well, Detroit shooting an efficient 53% for the field. Martin the pass to Ivy. Here's Cunningham. He can't hit that time. Mathurin with some nice defense. There's Nash with the three. The shot's good on the assist by Siakam. Siakam's got assist number 7 for him tonight. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. He's been on fire lately. Let's take a look at your Eastern Conference Player of the Week, B-Train.
Well, you just look at the scoring he's provided and the numbers he has put up, and it's a no-brainer. Rarely does someone carry an offense this much and not walk away with some form of hardware for their efforts.
Andrew Nembhard checked in for Indiana. Indiana moving it around. Back to Nash. It's stolen by Cunningham. Plays it in off the breakaway. Cunningham's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Oh, and that's how you run the floor. Cunningham attacking the defense with confidence.
Nembhard off the pick from Nash. Takes the three. Good. Another from 3.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. Connects again.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, these hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And so it's Indiana sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress.
With Tyrese Halliburton out, they lose one of their primary catalysts. He makes his offense run so smooth.
Yeah, he's one of the rising stars in this league, Shaq. He affects the game in winning in a big way.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Indiana Pacers.
Seems like they can't miss, just rolling offensively, getting whatever they want.
Haven't heard this in a while, fellas. SLN, Shaq like numbers. If you're doing that, it means dominance.
That's exactly what I was going to say. And that concludes halftime.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from B-Train.
Well, with the double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
Harris steps in at the 4 with Duran at the center spot. At the guard spots, we'll see Cunningham and Ivy. And it's Martin in at the 3 spot. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. Here's Ivy. Pass to Duran. Here's Cunningham. Hits it from 3-point range. Cunningham's got 20.
You can see why they continue to call Cunningham's double. Once he's flipped that switch, let him go to work.
And that one's on target from the wing.
Offensively, he's carrying his weight, doing his part. Maybe they should get the ball to him a little bit more.
Now McConnell. It's stolen by Cunningham. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
And Indiana shooting an absolutely astounding 80% from the field. Every connects again from distance.
And he's outclassed his own previous record. A new number for the second most single-game triple. Just a master cannoneer.
Firing away and making a little history in the process. What an honor to witness this. What an honor to be here. He is, quite simply, as good as you'll ever see from long range. Puts it up. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got 4 assists in the game.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring him back.
shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, you've got to stay down on the shot fake. I mean, once Harris has you fooled, then you're done.
And Harris drops them both. Greg, the Pistons had some decisions to make this summer with some of their veterans hitting free agency.
And with Cade Cunningham making All-NBA and earning that raise, a tighter squeeze financially, not easy to keep a high-performing team together.
And done by Harris.
Yeah, the effort and willingness to get out and run like that on the fast break endears Harris to his coaches, I'm sure.
And another one falls.
And that score moving him clear into third all-time for scoring in a game.
Well, G.A., you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished either.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Pass to Nash. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Pistons. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. Sets in motion a 4-game road trip for him. Martin attacking, and it's McConnell with the rebound.
He converts those at a high rate. Not that time.
Nash outside. Now Siakam. Back to Nash. Over Martin. Hits it again. Wow.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, G.A. really taking it to the opposition.
Punishing the defense with that rim rattler. Siakam getting spicy out there.
McConnell against Martin. Harris outside. Here's Duran. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Duran's got 24 points.
The offense is flowing through him right now. He just keeps coming.
Good on the three-point shot.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
And Cunningham with the slam.
And he can make some jaw-dropping plays. Cunningham loves to get to the pin and finish with authority.
Nash outside, and again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Now, here's Cunningham. He has 29. Over Mathering, and the rebound goes to Nash. To the wing on the left. Out to the right wing. Fades and shoots. Yep, that one goes.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been awesome.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And before his untimely injury, Jaden Ivey, Craig, was blossoming in his 3rd season.
Yeah, his shooting touch showed tremendous improvement. Great to see him back on the court, and still plenty of time to deliver on his potential. And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jaden Ivey gives you on the court. He works so hard to find ways to get involved and prove he belongs here.
And the call will go against Benedict Mathurin. That is his first foul of the game. Duran finds Ivy. On the wing, Harris. He has 7. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Harris has got 9.
Well, he's an elite shooter with a lot of sweet spots. Defenses have to mark and keep an eye on Harris from mid-range.
And here's Nash outside. Rebound by the Pistons.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Shots good by Duran.
Boy, he's doing all he can to keep them in this game. He still has not missed.
Nash, the pass to Nemo. Back to Nash. Shoots over Duran. Nash's shot is in.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Pass to Harris. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got 4 assists now tonight.
Oh, it's so smooth and fluid with the rock in his hands. It's clear Harris enjoys making these kinds of moves, and I like watching them too.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
There's the lob to Duran. And stolen by Siakam. Indiana moving it around.
And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
In the corner, Ivy with it. And the three off target.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time, son.
Karis LeVert's checked in for the Pistons. Nash outside. Another bucket. Wow.
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands, Greg, alone for second place for points. What an unbelievable night. Here's Ivy, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Ivy's got 13.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
Duran, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
It doesn't take much room. Ivy saw some daylight and just took off.
And the three ball is good. Toppin's got his second bucket of the night.
Defensively, you've got to apply more pressure to a shooter of his caliber.
Inside, here's Duran. Nash with some nice D.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Toppin passes to Nash. Shoots over Duran. That's good from Nash on the assist by Toppin. Toppin's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Ivy. Driving in.
And this is what you want Ivy doing. Attacking lanes to the rim with confidence.
Neesmith, the pass to Nash. On the wing, Walker. Now Nash. Walker in the corner. Back to Nash. Pass to Walker. Now, here's Neesmith. Clock at 4. Here's Toppin. And Indiana, another three.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Ivy. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
He's giving them a spark because he can't win this game all by himself.
Pass to Neesmith. Beyond the arc. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Neesmith has got 5 now.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And here's LeVert. Back to Duran. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And now, let's bring you the list of the top three-point shooting teams over the course of the past 10 games. Number 1, the Pacers.
The main factor, I think, is the great spacing. That has led to wide-open, long-range shots, and that's why we see the great numbers from the 3.
Stewart checked in for Duran. Jones checked in for Indiana. Toppin kicks to Nash. Pass to Neesmith. And here is Toppin. On the wing, Walker. To the inside. Here's Neesmith. Now Jones. LeVert defending. From deep. Walker. LeVert grabs the miss. Detroit's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Back to Harris. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Neesmith. And Indiana shooting has been wild. 76%. That's just fun. And so it's Cunningham bringing up for the Detroit Pistons. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. We'll be topping out there with Walker. Then it's Jones. Then it's Neesmith. And it's Nash, and it defies.
This guy knows how to get it done. He knows what he's doing out there. Nice job from the three-point line this half.
And here's Walker outside. Rebounded by the Pistons. Cunningham outside. Pass to LeVert. But Trey doesn't get it to drop for him.
He was wide open. That missed clearly on him.
Nash dishes to Toppin. Indiana moving the ball. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throw? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
Clock is at 3. Walker. It's Cunningham with the rebound. Cunningham's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to LeVert. Lets it go with the 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 5th assist in this one. It's stolen by Cunningham. To the paint, here's Quitman. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic dunk.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense. Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
And always a bit of risk on those long passes. Lucky the D couldn't come up with it there.
And the Pistons making a change here. Reed's checked in. Out to the right wing. Here's Neesmith. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Pacers have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Some aggressive work in the lane. Toppin has the size and he has the bounce.
Well, Obi Toppin, Clark, has always been a guy that goes right at the rim.
Yeah, I think dunking was instilled in him at an early age because he does it in a variety of flavorful ways, if you will. His father was a street ball legend, and his college coach encouraged him to have that dunk-first mentality every chance he got.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
You know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And it's Detroit's ball. They've got a 13-2 run going. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
And Robinson wide open, he shoots. Oh, good on the triple. Nash against Stewart. A fadeaway, and the bank shot is good.
Passing isn't a key component of Neesmith's utility for this team, but you get yourself open, and he'll give you the ball.
And here is Robinson. Cunningham for 3. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Robinson's got 3 assists tonight. Outside, Walker. Back to Nash. Jones kicks to Nash. Back to Jones. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
He gets it where he wants it and takes it up strong.
And here are the Pistons. They're on a 16-6 run. LeVert from outside. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Left side, Jones. Now Nash. Clock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off. It's blocked. Cunningham looking it over. Steps back and drains the jump shot. Cunningham's got 13 points now in the quarter.
He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Stewart with the steal. A nice shot by LeVert.
LeVert's athleticism on full display as he makes great effort in the fast break.
Toppin passes to Neesmith. Down low. Here's Walker. Backed in off the glass. Walker's got his first basket of the night.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. For the Pistons, Tobias Harris is checked in for Stewart. Cody Martin comes in for Duncan Robinson. And it's Jaden Ivey in for Karis LeVert. They get a hand on it, and that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Ivey finds Martin. Detroit, no good that time either. Indiana's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Drains it from beyond the arc.
A great feed, and that assist gives him a triple-double. You gotta love that kind of player, able to get it done in just about every facet.
Cunningham outside. Pass to Duran. And there's a whistle that goes on Beach Train. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
Picking up his fourth foul really could change how he approaches things now.
So it's Detroit now. Ivey dishes to Martin. Duran the pass to Cunningham. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Jones. Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got 44.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Here's Nash, and got it! Another basket.
Tonight is one more for the history books. Once again, he sets the record for most points ever in an NBA game.
And it may not come as a surprise from him, but goodness, we got to acknowledge his greatness. What he is accomplishing is nothing short of legendary. Walker the pass to Nash. Here's Toppin, and another three for Indiana.
Boy, he's looked unstoppable this half. Maybe he got a little pep talk over the break.
Cunningham with it. Hey, Clark, we know resistance training is something pretty much every player does. Is that prevalent back in the 80s when you played?
That's 4 decades ago, Kevin, and it wasn't as prevalent as it is now. I mean, it's commonplace, and kids get exposed to the benefits of weight training and strength training for any sport, but particularly basketball, at a much earlier age now. So it's part of who they are once they get to the college level and then on to the NBA. But the core strengthening, the stability work of that area between your knees and your sternum, the middle of your chest, boy, that type of work has made a huge difference and would have made a great difference, I think, in my career had it been as prevalent as it is now.
Jones, the pass to Walker. Toppin kicks to Jones. Walker with his screen for Jones. Back to Toppin. Launches a three. An offensive rebound. And yet another basket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Cunningham finds Ivey. The Pistons working the ball around now. Out to Harris. From deep. There's the three. He doesn't hit that one.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, they're looking to battle back. That's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
And that's the thing about Ivey. He plays fast, even in the half court, but especially in transition.
In the corner, it's Toppin. Pass to Neesmith. Back to Nash. And here's Walker outside. Detroit with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Ivy on the wing. Neesmith covering.
And this young guy, Ivy, is doing anything he wants right now, dominating in effortless fashion.
Nash dishes to Toppin. Back to Nash. Pass to Jones. To the middle. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Jones has got 7 now in this quarter.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Ivy on the wing. Outside Mark. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Drills the three-pointer.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Toppin can't get it to go. Pistons trailed by 19.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Indiana.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Nash.
He was the X factor for sure. He shored up so many areas for him, walking away with the triple-double.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
And so here is Indiana. 17-point game. Shoots the three. Duran pulls it down. And it's Detroit's ball. They're on a 17-7 run. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful